Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. You can do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman for some fantastic beard products that'll make your beard look and smell great. You can also go to TCG Player using the affiliate link below and shop there to help support the show. And last but absolutely not least, go to greyvikinggames.com with the link below to get those sweet arena codes. Is up Planeswalker Steric 6 Blurry, back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Today, we're going over Decayed. This is a standard deck. Okay, just making sure it was legal for standard. It's a standard deck where essentially we're playing zombies, but we are trying to focus a little bit on the Decayed mechanic, where we make little zombie tokens that have some restrictions. Now, this is a budget build. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 2 matches with this, or 2 games, I suppose, because it's the best of 1. 2 games with this, and then I'll go over the modifications that I made in the not budget version, and I'll play 2 games with that, hopefully. Now, we have 2 Bloodchief's Thirst, very strong, just generally valuable card. No idea why my camera likes to keep gain up today, but it's whatever. 4 Shambling Ghast. As a zombie deck, we do kind of need something on turn 1, and being able to take out a slightly larger creature, or to potentially ramp or fix mana in some way is very helpful. 2 Village Rites, which is very beneficial for this deck, because if we're having these zombies that are going to die at the end of combat, what you can do, essentially, is use those, you can attack with those zombies, and before they would die, you can sacrifice them for use with things like Village Rites, or things like Corpse Cobble. 2 mana instant, you sack any number of creatures, you create an XX, where the X is the total power. It has Menace, awesome, Flashback, cool. So essentially, again, this is very similar to just larger Village Rites, right? Where you attack with like 3 Decayed tokens, you only have 1 Village Rites. Oh no. But in this case, you get to stack 3 creatures that were going to die anyway. You get a 6/6 with Menace, right? That's pretty sweet. And the fact that this is an instant means that we can also just use it to blank removal. If we have a Gisa out, our opponent targets it for removal, we just sack her. Cool. 4 Bladestitched Skaab, good old-fashioned 2-mana 2/3 zombie lord, gives our zombies a little bit of boost in power. And since this is meant to work with Decayed, you don't really need the toughness, technically speaking, because they can't block, and they're going to die at the end of combat anyway, so who cares, I suppose? What's cool, though, is that they work nicely together to become 3/3s. 2 Siege Zombies, another thing to do with our Decayed creatures if, for example, we can't attack our opponent. We're able to essentially just use our Decayed tokens to tap along with this to get some sort of life loss through. 3 Jadar Ghoulcaller, steady supply of Decayed. What's not to love? You just use up your Decayed on your turn, you get another Decayed zombie. Pretty cool. 3 Infernal Grasp, it kills any creature. Sure, you have to lose 2 life, but who cares? 3 Falcon Abomination. This card's art is hideous, but it's a good rate for its body and stuff like this. The stat to cost ratio is pretty good. 3 Hobbling Zombie, very similar. The reason this is very similar to this is, even though sure it happens on dies, this has Death Touch, so you want essentially to throw it in front of large creatures anyway. 3 Death Priest of Miracle, 4 mana 2/2. It's a lord for your zombies. And then at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 1. You get a skeleton. We expect our creatures to die because of the old-fashioned Decayed. So, we also have Gisa, Glorious Resurrector. Once again, I have 6 rares in the main deck that feature the keyword. So, that's how I'm going to probably be doing this. Gisa, good old-fashioned 4-mana 4/4. If our opponent's stuff dies, we get to not have it die. We get to take it, which is pretty cool. 3 Narfi Betrayer Kings, because why not, essentially? It's a zombie lord that's an uncommon, and it's not hard to play. You might notice that we don't have any learn cards in the main deck. However, because of Gisa, even though it's only 3 cards, there's essentially no reason not to just play some lessons in the sideboard, because we might take a creature that has learn. Go to Standard. Let's do Decay, not Decay-yo. I thought I had more water than this. I've got to ration it. Alright, we go first. Kind of land heavy here. We do have a good old-fashioned Bladestitched Skaab as well as removal, so we'll keep this. Play that first. Our opponent probably knows what we are. And I have no idea what they are. Do have a Death Priest, very helpful. Red-green... Yeah, frankly, I just don't know. Didn't want that. But whatever. Smork in for 2. Next turn I can play the Priest. They cast a creature on 3 here that I don't like. Murder it. What? That ability control. Okay. Drawing a lot of land here. I would very much like to not be drawing a lot of land here. Airbag's a little slow. 2 damage to each creature. If they kick it. Well, it won't kill my board. It'll kill my Death Priest. That'll be all of their red mana for the turn. So, yeah, it's fine. I don't love it. Oh, they field trip instead. Alright. What are they going to learn for? Environmental sciences? No. Exile. They're going to hit me for 2. Ow. Hey, look, it's Narfi. Who doesn't love Narfi? The issue is I don't want Narfi to get yeeted. And I'm fairly certain Narfi's going to get yeeted. Or yote, as the kids say. Curses. Screw it. If they're spending their turn to use this, we get, what, an additional 5 damage, putting them to 4. I can hold up Corpse Cobble. Yeah, honestly, not what I expected. But it's fine, because Narfi, fun fact, can come back from the grave at instant speed. You'll love to see it. And the turn here, see what our opponent wants to do. This is only a sorcery, so I'm not too worried about it. Sure. They get a Ren in 7. Do I care about this? I don't think I do. Yeah, Ren in 7. I assume you make an elemental. Yep. Alright, well, my opponent's dead. Big shout-outs to Infernal Grasp. Yeep. Oh, they're not dead, are they? Shoot. 4, 7. Crap. Do I put them to 1? Yes. No. I'll put them to 4. Yeah, I do think that's correct. Now, I'm not going to play the Hobbling Zombie, because if my opponent decides to exile this, my Narfi, then then I can cobble some corpses. Scoot Swarm? I mean, they already played a land, so unless they have another way to put a land into play, Scoot Swarm's not going to help them all that much. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's just this. Obviously, we don't know what else our opponent's playing. Could be another burn the house down. Burn down the house, excuse me. Although that doesn't save them, because I just put Narfi back into play at instant speed. I guess Scoot Swarm into Field Trip? What does this do? Okay. Yeah, what they were doing there wouldn't have mattered because I can just bring Narfi back, which is pretty sick. Cool. Game number 2 with the budget build. Cup fan. I don't care. We get to go first. We have the opposite problem. I'm still going to keep this because of greed, mostly. Opponent doesn't have sleeves or a pet. Absolutely disgusting. They're also playing with the Teferi avatar, so we all know this is a tryhard. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Next turn, we can play the Skaab. What the f*** are you? Attack as though... Sure, dude. Yeah, alright. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Then we're gonna go and kill the Pride Mage. And we're gonna smoke, baby! Because Jadar is going to re-gift us a zombie. Umara Mystic, you say? It would be a shame if someone were to kill the Mystic. And if they try to wipe the board, I'm gonna cobble some corpses. I really wish this was called Corpse Gobble. I just find it more amusing. Oh no, another pledge mage. No. Let's see. If I eat just this, it's a 2/2 with Menace. If I eat both of these, it's a 5/5 with Menace. This would become a 2-power creature, so it wouldn't get through that. So yeah, I do want to cobble both of these. Should I cobble Jadar? I don't think I should cobble Jadar. No, I think Jadar just gives me a little bit more long-term play. There's kind of no reason to play that. Attack here. I should have cobbled Jadar. Yeah, I still will cast this. And essentially just hope my opponent doesn't have a board wipe here. Although if they do and they take their entire turn to do it, I guess it's not that bad. Okay, that's just rude. That was a dumb attack. I had no reason to attack with that. Since I knew I was casting this. Yeah. Interesting. So I attack with both of these. One gets through. Then I hope they don't have counter magic. And I resolve my siege zombie. And I activate my siege zombie. And I tap these 3 creatures. And my opponent dies. Yay! So as you can see, the budget build is possible. At least in play mode. What about Decay, yo? Yeah, this deck has a lot more rares in it. So first things first, we have 3 Faceless Haven because, you know, they're zombies, and that's pretty cool. We have 2 Draugr Necromancers, which is just, like, extra copies of Gisa. Again, the reason, you could say, like, why not just play 4 copies of Gisa, and 1 copy of Necromancer. The reason is that Gisa is a legend, so I'd rather have the split. Also, technically, it shouldn't matter all that much, but Draugr Necromancer is easier to cast. We've replaced a little bit of the 3s here for a Poppet Stitcher. This card is just pretty sick. We don't have a ton of instants and sorceries, only rocking 12. But being able to just flip this over so that our decayed tokens are even better is just pretty cool. essentially. It is unfortunate this is at upkeep, but, you know, it's whatevs. We have still 4 of these. We have 3 Tainted Adversaries. Look, it's just a really strong card. 2 mana, 2/3 with Death Touch, fantastic. If we get to the point where we have 5 mana, then we can get twice that number of Decayed. So 5 mana, we get this plus 2 2/2s. Good stuff. We decided to throw a Startle in here, and the reason for that essentially is to just kind of add to our Poppet Stitcher's ability, while also potentially helping us out to stave things off. For what it's worth, you know, it's not the best card, but the fact that it does replace itself means it's not too terrible. This definitely, though, isn't a card that you want to see, like, in the opener. This is a card you want to draw into. We did remove the Gobble, the Corpse Gobble, and essentially it's just because I wanted to have access to Startle a little bit more than the Gobble. And then, of course, we have Champion of the Perished instead of the Shambling, because this just grows real big with our zombies. I believe that technically is it, although we now have access to a couple of the rare and mythic sideboard slots for if we happen to run into that scenario where we get something back with one of our 5 Reanimator cards, essentially. Oh, look, it's Startle. It's in our opener hand, though. That said, I do think we keep this. Yeah, I mean, we got lands and spells. I'm pretty sure this is a keep. We can grasp something if we want. Well, technically a turn late, but I don't really need to startle anything right now. So we get a old-fashioned Champion of the Parish into a Falcon Abomination. Ranger class. Yeah, I'm gonna play Falcon Abomination. I'll attack here. And then next turn, I'll probably just play Poppet Stitcher. Oh, this is Werewolves. Gotcha. Who's getting haste? You are? Cool. I'll take the 5. Yeah, I don't care. I'll take the 5. Yeah, I'll just play the Stitcher here. Then I will Smork with both of these. Not technically too worried about that. Opponent might activate the Ranger class here. Play Arlen. Make a couple wolves. Come at me. Wow, what a coward. That's fine. So here we have Startle and Infernal Grasp. Falcon Abomination obviously is going to go over here. I can use both of these. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and next to combat. This is going to kill Arlen. This is going to go face. I assume my opponent will triple block, perhaps? They don't? Well, that's just strange. Okay, I have 3. Yeah, so cool. They didn't even let me finish. Shout out to Limited Combat Tricks being pretty decent. And that's why we run Champion of the Perished. Alright, and I mean, we might be able to play 3 of the actual games. I don't know. Depends on how long this one takes. Marlboro Man. Dude is repping smokes. Yeah, I mean, we got early game removal, Skaab. Okay. Accidentally clicked keep. I was going to keep, but still horribly frightening. Eye twitch, yeah. Oh, well, never mind. Champion perished. Now, I swear to everything. Unholy. If you kill my champion perished, I'll be salty AF. You leave my champion perished alone. Don't you dare. Okay. I believe in everything. Leave my champion perished alone. Stop it! Smork on in. Stop. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Fumes? I mean, rude, but alright. Next turn I can play Abomination. My opponent has to get a creature, and then they can use the Fumes. Skullport Merchant, sure. I am just going to Abomination here, I think. Yes. Play the Abom. What are you doing? You suck and I hate you. Whatever. Kind of need them to use the Fumes. Alright, they probably will here. I assume they'll get rid of the Skaab. Or not. This is a sorcery. Would you like to sacrifice things with your merchant? Nope. Yeah, I wanted to use the Necromancer, but as long as I have the Necrotic Fumes, I really can't. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that is super unfortunate, actually. It is only 2 mana. So I can theoretically kill it and take it with Draugr Necromancer. Okay. I can still do that. And I still have Faceless Haven. Ow. And this is why we play some Draugr Necromancer. This is mine now, thank you. Do they have a 6th land? They do, so they can play this, and then play Necrotic Fumes. We'll just play Lolth.
Come closer, little thing, that I may. Subservience will be rewarded.
A lot of options here. A lot of options. So I can I can animate Faceless Haven, double attack the Lolth. Alternatively, I could just kick a Tainted Adversary. I would like to kill Lolth. Even if I lose Faceless Haven, I think it's correct to just kill Lolth. Okay.
I will a gift in exchange for loyalty.
I'm just gonna play this now. I assume they're gonna plus with Lolth. They just Infernal Grasp. Yep.
Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek.
So here I can cast this. If I cast the Faceless Haven again, if I use the Faceless Haven again, they probably just do the same thing. Yeah, that's fine. I would like them not to have Lolth. Because, like, they need it for gas, right? And I'm sitting chilling with my, Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
And do what I demand.
I actually think I'd have to just cast this. I think I have to just cast this. So that I can actually potentially... Man, I don't know, dude. Just gonna end the turn. Yeah, I'm probably playing this a little wrong. I assume they're gonna -3 on Lolth here. Who would have thought?
My power is for annihilation.
You're gonna finally get rid of the fumes? Yep. Oh, they have to exile their own creature. I didn't realize that. Alright, well, that's finally gone. Let's punch our adversary. Do you have removal in your hands? They're probably going to look for it with our Lolth. I am full of anger and hatred.
We will slay our enemies. My children will take care of you.
I'm upset! Second verse, same as the first, I suppose.
I will cull the weak.
Okay, I think I'm boned. That got out of hand before I could deal with anything. Yeah.
And
I'm just gonna
the
die.
generous one.
Yeah, I can't even block everything. I'm at functionally 3.
My will cannot be denied.
Can block. Does have menace. Shoot. So that's 4 damage. I'm at functionally 4. Chump. Block. Block. 1, 2. I'm at 2. I'm at 2 right now. Yes, based on my calculations, I'm at 2. Because the spiders I essentially can't block, so that's 4 straight to my face. They attack with the other 3. I didn't include Faceless Haven. I'm dead. My opponent has lethal here. Can they find it? All I gotta do is rock up that Faceless Haven. Alright, I'm dead. That seemed like a pretty good deck. But I don't know. I do not know standard metagame stuff, dude. Let's open a pack. Let's open 2 packs. I have to somehow change the branding of these videos, because people refuse to watch them. But I think they're important. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I'm not even sure I like all of the changes that I made, you know? What was something that I really liked from the budget build? Corpse Gobble was nice. Honestly, it's the Narfi, man. Like, imagine I had Narfi that game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try and figure out how to make the video like more not clickbaity, but have people actually watch it. I honestly might just call it like Decayed, and then just in one of the hashtags I can put budget builds. That way, like, you're not going to see them until after you click on it. Yeah, I mean, that might make sense. In my opinion, it's not like scummy or anything to do that. Because at the end of the day, I am still playing standard Decay with like full cards, but who knows? I guess I'll have to figure out based on the people's reactions. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons for the continued support. If you'd like to join them in supporting the show, you'll find links in the description below. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, all will be one.